Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome back to the action. We are coming to you live now from the Salzburg Arena here in Austria. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kazoo European Championship. It's all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome Super Ted Evetts, and ladies and gentlemen, it's the rock star, Joe Cullen.
So our final match of the night, and they're playing for the right to meet the fine young Scotsman William Borland on Saturday. On hand to add words to pictures, Chris and Ned.
Thank you very much, Jackie. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. That was a unusual walk-on there, wasn't it, Mace? I don't know if you're watching that. A little bit of a sprint there from Joe Cullen, left it mighty late, too late. Ted Evetts.
We had Keen Barry early on. He was really keen, wasn't he? Can't wait to get up there. Hopefully that's a good sign.
Both players not quite called to their starting blocks, but sprinting up the stage in the end. And looking forward to this one. Joe Cullen, a player, the rock star, who when he hits the heights, they are very, very close to the best in the world, aren't they?
Yeah, another player with an absolutely unbelievably solid A game. And when he's got it about him, he is very, very capable. A world ranking now of 14. Third meeting between these two. First meeting on TV. They met this year in a Players' Championship in August. Joe winning 6-2. And they met in another Players' Championship February 2020. Joe also winning that one, this one, that time 6-1. So fond of memories over this format, playing Ted Evetts.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, Ted to throw
Ted
first.
does have
Game on.
a wonderful throw. One of my favourites.
And I think one of the crowd's favourites. You know, there's no edge to Ted Evetts, is there? What you see is what you get. He's a likeable character on the hockey and off the hockey. An absolute gentleman, a lovely fella.
He is. Both are.
Pretty convincing start from Joe Cullen. His only major semi-final came in this competition 3 years ago, the European Championships. Semi-final that he lost to James Wade on that occasion. So very much at home on this stage. And they'll all fear him, Joe Cullen. Should he get through, should he get past Ted Evetts, no one will want to draw him in the latter stages of this tournament.
Yeah, I just feel he just has to make that next step. Start making finals and challenging for big titles. He certainly has the ability. He's been around long enough now. He's been around long enough to have played me.
Blimey.
In his UK Open debut.
How many times did he do that to you?
Not enough.
Not enough. Did you get the better of him, did you? Yeah, of course you did.
Certainly one as good as he is now.
95.
Was it Simon and Garfunkel said, I am older than I once was, but younger than I'll be. Very efficient start from Joe Cullen.
Beautiful 12-dart breaker throw.
Breaker throw goes 1-0 up. Ted Evetts resettles his glasses on his nose, draws breath, and has to figure out a way of getting straight back at Joe Cullen. First to six.
If he carries on like that, there's not a lot he can do.
Yep.
And sometimes Joe can be unplayable, as all the top pros are.
Yeah, he's been
so hard on his fitness as Ted, lost loads of weight.
I was going to say, he's a very svelte figure these days.
Yeah, he's right into his running, like yourself.
He's a trained chef as well, isn't he, Ted.
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously looks after his nutrition.
Well, he knows all about it, that's for sure.
This man, Joe Cullen, his former trade was a postman. Mind you, it's 12 years since he last posted a letter through a letterbox in anger. Ever since then, he's been posting
180s.
180s, exactly. Could be another one. And there is another one, right on cue, he delivers. Not much Ted Evetts can do about this at the moment. He's absolutely flying, Joe Cullen. Comes straight out of the blocks. 122 average. Early doors, of course, but wow.
Carry that on.
He might win.
Leaves 80. All Ted can do is pile on a bit of pressure and hope. Cullen doesn't see the 80 off. Bit of tension in the arm of Evetts at the moment, everything low.
Joe, you require 80.
So Tops to go 2-0 up.
60.
Just pulls up short there. Ted's on a big check out there, 1-2-6.
Have you seen Joe's impersonations of players?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant. Well, could go double-double here.
You don't really know vocal impersonation?
No. Double six.
Oh, that would have been a spectacle. So he's a master of the mimicry of the throw, is he?
Yes. He does the most incredible co-stompe. Well, he does them all.
Co-stompe does an incredible co-stompe, doesn't he? Joe Cullen. 2-0 up, though. Yeah, Mensur Suljovic would be a challenge, wouldn't it?
He does do Mensur, I do believe.
It's all about the twiddle with Mensur, isn't it? Actually, it's not just the twiddlers, it's the fiddle. The flicker, the twitch. Good stuff, though, from Mensur, wasn't it? In front of this small... But
big finishes, a 118 and a 117 to get over the line. It was solid.
He's a solid player. Be great for this crowd, great for the tournament, actually. Great for Austrian darts to see Mensur go deep into this tournament. Joe Cullen still averaging well over a ton.
Wow! A 180 in each of the opening 3 legs.
Third maximum. He just looks a bit shell-shocked at the moment, Evetts.
Yeah, he's just walked into one here.
Not happening for him quite. Still averaging 94.
Yeah, just one double so far on the back of the 126. Actually thought he was on 129, which is why I thought about the double-double, but must get me
60.
my glasses on. Tops. That was a sort of a half effort because Ted's back on 200. So he just sort of threw it high.
Yeah, it's almost like the safety buffer he's got slightly distracted him there. Good response. Perfect.
Just a little reminder, but this is for the double break. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's done well there to hold his concentration, hasn't he? This slightly eerily echoing auditorium. Late now in Salzburg. Remember, they're an hour ahead there, approaching the midnight hour.
Just 43 darts used to win the opening 3 legs combined. An average of 107.05.
Wow.
Third one was a bit snatchy. Look at the opening 9 darts from Joe Cullen.
Wow, it's insane at the moment from Joe Cullen. And he knows it. He's enjoying himself up there.
There's no better feeling as a player when you feel like you can hit anything and with great regularity.
100.
He's been feeling good all year, hasn't he, Joe Cullen? Even if the big results have stayed away so far. He's gone deep at the UK Open, gone pretty deep at the PDC World Championship as well. 4th round in both those tournaments. But as you say, it's those big, big final steps that just
eluded him so far. But listen, Peter Wright was 49 before he won the Worlds. He's got plenty of time on his side.
So you require 164. 64.
Leaves a ton.
That's not what he wanted. And nor was that.
Well, he wanted a treble. Not that one.
42.
And that's no pressure on the ton.
So we've been here before. And
that was slightly more aggressive.
Yeah. Same result though, wasn't it? Leaves himself tops, and Ted Evetts has 164 to take this vital leg against the throw.
He's asking a lot. There's one of the treble 19s, needs another.
Oh, that was bitter. Very, very close.
So much room on the left. He just decided to throw it exactly the same rather than make a small adjustment. It's kissed that first start and moved it into the treble 3.
Yeah, perfect stuff from Joe Cullen. Holding his average at still over 101. 4-0 up, destroying Ted Evetts at the moment. And that's not because Evetts has been falling apart or throwing that badly. He's just been steamrolled by Joe Cullen.
We've seen averages in and around 90 win matches this evening. And he's 4-0 down, averaging 90.
He's seeing that treble 20 so big tonight, isn't he? He really is.
No wonder he wanted to get up there fast.
Yeah.
And he hit a 180 in each of the first 3 legs, and he's gone out in darts of 12, 17, 14 and 16.
Oh, that's just symptomatic of his night so far. Nothing has gone his way. That was in the bed as well. Yeah, it's mirror image of the previous visit where he just drifted the wrong side and then corrected it perfectly.
Exactly, he's making the adjustments and keeping the weight. He's changing the line.
That's better.
Joe's playing at a level where he's forcing him into that, and this is with the Evetts throw, and he's under pressure again. Cullen has the darts early, down to a finish first after 9. Brave stuff.
A little bit unlucky there with that final dart. I think it was going in the right direction, just ricocheting off, missing the target. Come back though, Evetts. Super Ted with 109 then to stem the tide of losses, get himself into this game.
Treble 18. Well, we'll see Cullen here go treble 20, double 15 or 20-20 ball. Or 20 treble 20 double 5. Just make sure of the 20.
Oh dear.
Oh, Joe.
A rare moment of ragged darts there.
50.
And a very good correction.
Requires 68.
Well, he's given him a lifeline here. Comebacks have to start from somewhere.
Unlucky.
52.
Tops again for Joe Cullen.
Was up his night, that one.
Yep. Well, it's pretty ruthless stuff from Joe Cullen. And Ted Evetts is the victim at the moment. In the blink of an eye, the rock star, who almost missed his starting blocks, running up to stage and running into a 5-0 lead over Super Ted. He's within 1 leg of wrapping things up here in Salzburg. Gone midnight here in Salzburg. Joe Cullen is doing a job at the moment on Ted Evetts. Perfect so far. 5-0, just 1 leg to win it. here in Salzburg, mirroring the action of their football team at the moment. The local team Red Bull Salzburg, so far in their league, played 10, won 10. And they've got a 10-point lead over Sturm Graz in second place. So Joe Cullen is a bit like Red Bull Salzburg at the moment, unstoppable.
Yes, it's been a solid display thus far.
One run of 40.
It's a half response.
Averaging 98.88, Joe Cullen. Winning legs of 12, 17, 14, 16 and 17.
Great switch. Drags his overall average back up to over a ton.
3 180s along the way. Is this the first?
Yes. Allows himself a smile. Super Ted, and that's the first of his maximums.
That was Super Ted.
One run of 40.
Great reply.
Fourth 140 for Joe Cullen.
He can wrap it up here and now on the 127. Needs a treble desperately. Not that one.
39.
So stranded on 142. Cullen 127 for the match. Perfect start.
Double 8.
Oh, well, that would have been some way out. Leaves himself double 8 if he comes back again. Ted Evetts needs this to stay in the match. By the slenderest of threads at that.
Willie Borland took this out, of course, to win his match a little earlier against Simon Whitlock.
So Joe Cullen is going to come back and he's going to have 3 darts at double 8 for a demolition of Ted Evetts. Needs another. Needs another. Double 2. And Ted Evetts will come back. So, wouldn't have expected to come back, but he has his opportunity now to take the darts, get his name on the scoreboard.
Single 18 leaves the ball to stay in it.
And that was a long, long, long way off.
I live closer.
A couple of time zones away, that one.
That's horrible. I don't even know how much of it he can see.
Well, he moves a
bit of a
couple
trick
of
shot,
paces over to the left.
Now he's going to have to go right.
He's going to have to go right. And he does.
He'll be in row F.
There we go. And another half step.
Plenty of space out there to stand anyway.
Come on, Joe, you can see this, surely. Oh, well, there was no way around there, was there? So, deep breath, Ted Evetts. He comes back again.
7 match darts for Cullen.
1-4, it's a decent enough
to go high.
13.
And again, that bed just a little bit masked there by the previous dart. And that's it. Well, Ted Evetts, rueful smile, and congratulations from Super Ted. But Joe Cullen in a class of his own there. Absolute job that he's done on Ted Evetts. Class player, class performance. The rock star is rocking here in Austria.
Oh, well done to the rock star and to Super Ted as well. He took his defeat in good spirits there, but it is the man from Bradford, Joe Cullen, who will be back to play on Saturday against the promising